Yeah, come on in, come on in, come on in, come in. Something good, popping, cracking, percolate was really good to know this man, Theo Butler. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all see the thumbnail. Yeah, I don't think it was a failure. I don't think it was a failure. Before we start that, though, this your first time here, go ahead and like before you forget, because I have a tendency to talk. Folks get caught up and forget to hit that like button. If you don't like, this is a safe space. You can absolutely disagree with what I'm saying. Agree to disagree. We know how to do that because we're grown and everything like that. But what's going on in the Raw with Me Nation? Yeah, we in here. We in here. I know y'all like, damn, Theo, you got something good to say about the Thunderbolts? Shout out to Plant Poppy for my coffee mug. Good looking on that one. Just shout out to Plant Poppy, point blank, period. Like, Plant Poppy keep a brother good. Like, I don't like we're not gonna do that. Plant Poppy keep a brother good. Yeah, goodness gracious. Yeah. So y'all saw thumbnail? Y'all see thumbnail? Thumbnail should have been a dead giveaway. Yeah, the thumbnail was clickbait. Yeah, see how I did that off the rip? I'm telling you right now, the thumbnail was clickbait, so you ain't even got to stay for the rest of the video. But the thumbnail is a hint, though. The thumbnail is a hint. I see we got D Steezel, Rock With Me Nation, moderator in the building. Know what that means? Watch what you say. Be respectful. Be respectful. And I see we got two folks viewing it. Was up to 5 and everything like that. You might have got mad because I said it was clickbait, but you need to probably stay around to see why I said it was clickbait. And since we got two, we got a crew. I'm going to go ahead and jump on in. Grand Matter, what's going on? My spiritual advisor in the building. So why do I not believe the Thunderbolts was a failure at the box office? Well, let's just go ahead and go ahead and get that out the way. That wasn't the damn Thunderbolts. No. For that to have been a failure, that would have had to been the Thunderbolts. That wasn't the Thunderbolts. That was Marvel Studios' lame attempt at giving us the Suicide Squad. That ain't the Thunderbolts. That ain't the Thunderbolts. And what we not gonna do is blame the IP for the failure and of the execution of the studio. That ain't the Thunderbolts. That you can't. That's like saying I robbed a bank, but I wasn't there. No, I didn't. No, just cause the person named Theo don't mean Theo robbed the bank. They don't mean Theo was there. My brother T real, what's going on? Yeah. Y'all thought I was gonna say something else, didn't you? No, I wasn't. No, that wasn't the Thunderbolts. Let's think about this for a second. What are the Thunderbolts? Because there's some execution missing here. This movie was Secret Invasion. You know how we say Marvel just take names, slap it on something, and that's what it is? That's exactly what this was. The Thunderbolts. I know y'all like, damn, Theo, we thought you was going somewhere. No, what you gonna stop doing is you gonna stop blaming my beloved comic book characters for the failings of the studio. The studio don't know what the hell they doing. You're not gonna keep blaming my characters. You don't care about my characters like that. You ain't keeping up with my damn character like that. You just no, it ain't no. It ain't the actor's fault. It ain't the actress's fault. It's the writer's fault. It's the executive's fault, and it's the director's fault. That damn show wasn't the Thunderbolts. I don't know what the hell that was. I don't know what the hell that was. And if you are a Marvel comics book fan, see how I just said that? I said if you're a Marvel comics book fan, hell, I'll make it even more specific. If you are X-Men fan, come on, somebody, come on now. I know folks like the, I'm a comic book fan. I have been cursed with great knowledge, and I ain't the only one. But this video today, I'm repping the comic book fan. I rep the CB. We rep the C, B, C, C, B, B, C, C, B. Yeah, we repping the comic book fan. We repping the comic book fan. And on behalf of comic book fans across the globe, we don't know what the hell that was. we don't know what the hell that was. Let me go ahead and greet y'all while y'all up in here before I get started on my dissertation, if you will. Yeah, let me go ahead and pull up on the crew. We got the Rock With Me Nation crew in the building. Yeah, we do. We got Grand Madam Town, the lovely Grand Madam Town. We got my brother, Daryl, Be Real with D-Real. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all get that. And we got D Steezel in the building. Rock With Me Nation moderator up in the building, everything like that. Yeah, y'all know when the Thunderbolts was created? Yeah, I ain't take no breath at all. My wife said I need to work on my breathing techniques. Incredible Hulk, issue 44. 1996. Do you know what you was doing in 1996? Lord Jesus have mercy, fix it. How long ago was 1996? Listen, my oldest daughter was born in 1994. Think about it. My oldest daughter was born in 1994. Right. So you know she 30, right? Right. That's how long they've been around. Do you remember the premise? The premise. PREMICE or SE. I believe it's SE. You remember the premise involving the Thunderbolts? Come on now. I ain't the only one. So we gonna stop some stereotypes. Stereotypes that black folks don't read. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop that because yes, we do. Black folks are articulate. Yes, the hell we are. We're gonna end that today too. Black folks ain't knowledgeable comic book fan. That's a lie in and of itself. Yeah. So you rock with me, I'm rocking with you. You rocking with the X-Men. You didn't seen Charles Xavier snap on Eric, and Eric had it coming. Eric is snatched all the adamantium out of Logan. You read that damn story where we saw Juggernaut laying on the cover, laying out like he was terrified. Yeah. So you know what led up to all this. You do. And what did we get? The Avengers were MIA, along with quite a few other folks. The Avengers was MIA. And we get Zemo, a villain. You know, we actually got Zemo in the MCU. Showed up. What was it? Captain America, Civil War, showed up again. Falcon and the White Wolf. Theo, that's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He was not the Winter Soldier in that damn series. It's Falcon and the White Wolf. I said what I said. He showed up over there. Do we know the premise? What made the Thunderbolts so attractive? What differentiated them from the Suicide Squad? Yeah. While I don't expect the general audience to know this, I do expect those of us that are comic book fans to not know, but also care. Because there's a distinct difference between the two groups. Can't tell that based on the way they were just portrayed in this damn movie. But no, what we get? We get Zemo. He got a bright idea. All the major superheroes missing. Well, what say we, criminals, take on other aliases, superheroes, and convince people that we doing good while we actually doing bad? That's the premise. That's the premise. Let's convince folks we're superheroes while we're actually villains doing some bad stuff. We're gonna take on some other aliases. That's the premise. That's the premise. Zemo became Citizen V. The Black Widow, I'm sorry. Bucky wasn't still Bucky. No, they changed every damn thing. Power said Goliath became Atlas. Now, mind you, these heroes got these villains. That's what they are. They are anti-heroes. Stop that lie. Stop that lie. They're not anti-heroes. They full-blown villains who were running a con game on innocent civilians. We're going to convince you we're heroes. Zemo became Citizen V. Screaming Mimi became Songbird. Goliath. Where my Luke Cage fans at? I got some Luke Cage fans around here and everything like that. Where my Luke Cage fan? Y'all remember that? Remember when Luke beat Buddy behind because he was calling himself Power Man? So you call yourself whatever, but I wish you would call yourself Power Man again. And this dude, he ain't just got the PIM formula, which allows him to grow. He actually is super strong. Like that's crazy. So got him. You got the Fixer. You got the Beetle, who becomes Mach 1 and everything. Yeah, this is nice. Let me make sure I got this right here. Zemo becomes Citizen V. Beetle becomes Mach 1. Screaming Mimi becomes Songbird. The Fixer becomes Techno. Goliath becomes Atlas. Moonstone becomes Meteorite. And Joe, when she shined up later, she was just a innocent jit and all that. But the original 6, they were all villains. Did you get that? My brother Daryl would love this because he always references when he does his video. All those Supermax prisons we got in the MCU, because we got them. Where in the hell are the damn villains? Because this literally is a Masters of Evil lineup. But have we seen the Masters of Evil? You got how many Marvel movies you got? When I say Marvel movies, I'm talking Carol Danvers specifically. Let's see. You got Captain Marvel and you got the Marvels. You seen Moonstone? Because if we knew we was going to do the Thunderbolts, we should have set this up a while ago. Did you see Moonstone? No, you didn't. Stop lying. You didn't. You didn't. You Ant-Man. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man and the Quantum Mania. We talking PIM particles. Anybody seen Goliath? Anybody? Bueller? Because we putting these movies on the dockets, right? I know what movie I want to do. It's why I got the phases and everything. You see how I keep walking to the stage and everything, and I turn around and I do my arm like this, and it be this big behind black screen behind me with all types of titles and dates and everything like that to get you stoked as the fan. Well, damn it, I'm supposed to have a game plan. Now, I'm supposed to have a damn Zemo. What? So Zemo can show up in Captain America Civil War. Zemo can show up in Falcon and the White Wolf, but not the Thunderbolts. He put the team together. Ain't no damn Valeria. He put the team together. As a matter of fact, comic book fans don't give two damns about Valeria, whatever her damn name. The Countess, we don't give two damns about her. We don't. We don't like her. She's uninteresting. You can't put her in a movie to get us as comic book fans stoked. We don't care. She's irrelevant. As a matter of fact, as many times as they've tried to redo the Thunderbolts in the comics, you know what I like to think they'd understand by now? We want the OG team back. Mind you, so popular is the OG team, they actually showed up in Avengers Assemble, the cartoon. They did. They're the fan favorite. The OG group is the favorite group. That's what that is. So then you turn around and say, we're going to do Thunderbolts. Did I say they aren't anti-heroes? Full-fledged villains. They were running a con game. Now later on, because they like being heroes, they do, but off the rip. So Theo, what are you saying? I'm saying, how can the movie flop when the movie was never there? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Ain't nobody on that damn roster from the OG squad. So I don't know who the hell that is. But it ain't like we couldn't have had it though, right? See, that's what my brother Daryl would like to say. It ain't like we couldn't have had it. You already got Zemo. Moonstone could have showed up if you'd have thought about it, Moonstone could have showed up in that She-Hulk miniseries, you know, as a viable female opponent for Jennifer. Didn't do that. The Fixer, pick an Iron Man movie. Damn sure could have been better than that trash you gave us in Iron Man 3. Mach 1, that's a Spider-Man villain. The Beetle? Well, damn. How many Spider-Man movies we got right now with Tom Holland? And I ain't trying to be funny. As many villains as you put in that last Spider-Man movie, you could have squeezed Buddy in there. You ain't do it. You ain't do it. You ain't. Songbird could have been a damn Black Widow. She could have been. She could have been a black. You could have been. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. But then gonna get up here. Now see, here we go. I'm standing up for comic book fans. Because I see all these sites saying the Thunderbolts failed. I don't like you saying that. Because that's a comic book title. I don't like you saying that. Put some on it. Say the Thunderbolts film failed because the Thunderbolts movie had nothing to do with the Thunderbolts comic book. Don't be just saying the Thunderbolts failed, because there's way too many of us out here that even though we know these characters are fictional, we act like these characters are real. So some of us will be said something like this: the movie suck because the characters suck. No, they don't. No, they don't. So I don't want to do that. I'm gonna keep up with these notes though, because I know y'all thought I was coming from another angle. No, I'm coming right there. I'm coming right there. We got Grand Madam. My brother D Real is in the building. D Steves is in the building. Kamoyo King, president of the Black Panther fan group, is in the building. That was the Thunderbolts. I try to tell you. Marlo Freeman, facts. Blunderbolts, i.e. Bucky and the Leftovers. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. All professional film fan. What is going on? Mr. Freeman, thank you so much for pulling up. Thank you so much for pulling up. What up, Big Ronnie? Straight up villains in the beginning, front and his heroes. Clever concept when you think about it. Exactly. Clever concept when you think about it. How do you come out and say, stay with me now, I gotta make the 10 rings, the 10 bangles, because I don't want any confusion with DC. I gotta make Atlantis Toloka, because I don't want any confusion with DC. You see them two consistencies right there? Then why would you do a Marvel movie that's way similar to a damn DC movie? The Thunderbolts, this movie was the second Suicide Squad movie. That's what that was. It was the second Suicide Squad movie. That's not what the Thunderbolts are supposed to be. That's not what the Thunderbolts are supposed to be. That's not what the Thunderbolts were ever intended to be. Oh, no. But here's what we got. When did I say this comic came out? I said 1996, right? I said my oldest was born in 1994. That's what I said, right? So this story been sitting out there long enough for anybody that cared about it to read it. And you would like to think, because of the storyline it comes off the heels of, Onslaught, because of the characters involved in this, the X-Men, you would like to think that the boss of the studio, yes, you're going to get tired of me calling you out at some point in time. I'd have fired you a long time ago. I'd have fired you a long time ago, because I'm sitting up here like this. You costing Marvel Studios money. I told my wife last night, I said, you know what? It could be my wife. I'd have fired you. You could be my best friend. I'd have fired you. That one ain't got nothing to do with the other. I can love you, like you. That ain't got nothing to do with you being incompetent. I'd have fired him a long time ago. Folks sitting out here regardless of who they were. Every damn YouTuber that was trying to get social media influencer, that was trying to get you geek, stoked, excited to go see this damn Thunderbolts movie, they knew damn good and well the comic book was better than that. They knew damn good and well the team, as it was set up in the movies, didn't even honor the source material. You know how folks like, it ain't got to be one for one. Damn, you would like to think you would get key factors right. And that's a key factor. Anti-heroes. Stop telling folks the Thunderbolts flop. Say Marvel Studios flopped again. Stop blaming our characters for the incompetence of the studio. See, that's how you get IPs knocked off the map. Because you'll have folks saying, oh, those ain't good. Y'all have heard what I said about Eternals. The writing sucked. Forget how people feel about the characters. While they don't have a big fan base, you could have built it up if you'd have just got the damn story right. Anybody get the Unimind? See how I just pivoted? Anybody remember the Unimind showing up in the Eternals? No. What you remember is that big ass celestial sticking out of the Atlantic Ocean for no damn reason. That's the House of Ideas now. That's finna be, I'm sorry, not finna be, as of Captain America 4 is the celestial made out of adamantium. The celestial made out of adamantium. Cause it's too hard to fathom the concept that humans invented another metal, because it ain't like humans be experimenting with stuff in real time. So humans couldn't, in a fictional universe, a fictional universe that got a whole ass celestial sticking up out of the Atlantic Ocean. That universe, where in Captain America 4, I'm literally looking at the Tom Hammond Human Torch android at the Star Expo. Right, so they could they don't invent okay. That's how you say I'm not a comic book fan without saying I'm not a comic book fan. But this video is clickbait. It is. I'm being honest with you. It's clickbait. No, I didn't say the movie didn't suck. The movie sucked ass. It just that wasn't the characters. That movie was just in like Secret Wars, Secret Invasion. That was just, they just grabbed a name. They just grabbed a name and threw it up there. So I don't want us holding the Thunderbolts responsible for that, because that wasn't the Thunderbolts. That wasn't the Thunderbolt. And let me just go ahead and add this. And I'm gonna get on up out of here after I say this. So I see where we're going with Miss Marvel, and we're going to make her powers similar to what is going on in the MCU. This is when I look at CB Cebulski. I get it, Kevin Feige, but Kevin Feige is not a comic book fan. I want to ask you the question, Mr. Cebulski. Did any Miss Marvel fan say they wanted her to have those powers, or you just going off Kevin Feige's lead? You're going to get fired too. You're going to get fired too. Y'all going to wind up having to sell these characters all over again because you're not paying attention to the fan base that these characters were designed for. Comic book fans. The general audience don't give a damn about your comic books. Who told you that comic book fans wanted Miss Marvel to have light powers to go along with her embiggening powers? What Miss Marvel fans said that? Miss Marvel comic book fan. Because this is what you're doing in the comics. What comic book fan, Cebulski, CB, you the editor-in-chief, you the EIC, start with you, end with you. Who told you that? Who told you that? Who you listening to? Are you listening to your boss, who is responsible for putting out flop after flop after flop after flop after flop, because he can't be bothered to be interested in what you do, your job? Your boss cannot be bothered to be educated on what you edit, comic books. and you're listening to him, taking his influence from the MCU and putting it in the comic books. This might sound real effed up. CB, he can't even do your damn job. Why are you taking advice from him? He don't know what you know. Why are you taking the lead from him? I'm gonna leave it right there. You're gonna get what you want. Right? Moonstone was supposed to be in Age of Ultron. Should have been. Damn sure should have seen it by now. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Freeman. I dig the Zemo era, Norman era, Luke Cage era, Thunderbolts. Thaddeus Ross team was Thunderbolts in name only. That's coming from D. Steezel. Appreciate that, Steezel. No Melissa Gold, aka Songbird, on that squad equals fail. Come on, somebody talk that talk. And we got action figures. That's the other thing. As I said to somebody else the other day, the action figures didn't move. You got a Century U.S. Agent 2-pack. John Walker, the action figure. Nobody cares. The MCU version, I got it. But that's because I prefer the MCU look. Most action figure collectors prefer the comic book look, but that's the same damn John Walker action figure. Just this time around, you gave him a shield. Be smart. Are you really thinking action figure collectors haven't pieced a shield together with the John Walker action figure you released? The Century action figure, it ain't big like the physically imposing comic book version. 2-pack sat right there, still can purchase it. Nobody wants it. Then you got the Red Guardian and Yelena Belova for the umpteenth damn time. Nobody gives a damn about that MCU action figure. Those action figures gonna sit right there. But Hasbro, here's the question. Where's the Thunderbolt inspired? And I ain't talking about the one with Luke Cage. And I ain't talking about the one with Moonstone in her wife. Oh, no. Where we talking synergy? We talking money. And I like money. I can smell it a mile away. I love money making opportunities. To all my action figure collectors right now, amen, amen. Action figure collectors, I'm talking to y'all. Talking to y'all. We're going to go to church. We say 6 figures, right? 6. We got Joe. You want to throw her in there? That's 7. You ain't buying that Build-A-Figure Wave with Goliath. I'm sorry, Atlas as the Build-A-Figure. That's mind you, that's the Masters of Evil. You know it, but they just under they stupid. You ain't buying that whole damn wave? Money. Printed money. I don't be knowing who be in the damn office. Because I'm like this, you say we doing a Thunderbolts movie? Oh, say less. I got the marketing on deck. We ain't buying that whole wave. See, this how you know who working well. This how you know who working well, who know what, who don't know what. We ain't buying that whole way. Yeah, that would have been my marketing campaign right there. Yeah, we're going to put out this movie. We are. You probably would have got the Century. Who else? I'm talking about characters from the actual movie. I wouldn't have gave 2 damn about John Walker. I wouldn't have gave 2 damn about Yelena Belova. I wouldn't have gave 2 damn about the Red Guardian. Probably would have gave you a Bucky action figure, comic book inspired, the one that's currently from the Thunderbolts. Yeah, that would have been some good synergy right there and everything like that. That's about it though. That's about it though. I wouldn't did nothing else. Zemo. Yeah, Bucky and Zemo. There you go. Bucky in his current Thunderbolt uniform, and Zemo. Mind you, they didn't already did this. They got a Citizen V action figure out there. They got a Citizen V action figure out there. They got a Songbird action figure out there. They got a Mach 1 action figure out there. What they do not have, they don't have Atlas. They got Moonstone sitting out there. And they don't have the fixer. Why not? Complete the hero lineup. There you go right there. Get you some money. Get you some money. Get you some money. Can't flop. What is it there? No, not at all. Not at all. Randomly calling them the new Avengers is a double whammy. Exactly. Especially when we know. See this? This be the time when I be like, the audience ain't slow. If first and foremost, the new Avengers story, I was talking to my wife about this. The new Avengers story is actually the storyline they use for the cartoon, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Hero. That's the story. Even though it's got the OG Avengers in it, that's Luke Cage's team. That's Luke Cage's team that was put together when Electro let everybody and their mama out the damn rap. So I'm saying to myself, so you got comic book fans that know the story. You got folks just watching the cartoons that know the damn story. What are you thinking? What do you so you don't think the ones that watch the cartoon know what that is? And you don't think the ones that read the I'd have fired him a long time ago. Did I not say I'd have fired him a long time ago? Because he's not giving the general audience fan enough respect. He think the general audience fan is stupid / ignorant / stupid. As in, you don't know a damn thing and will just consume anything because it's a superhero movie. No, they not. Because they always come check with us. They always come check with us. Also, it was not woke at all. Thank you, Kamoyo. I feel like I'm gonna go ahead and say that because we taking it back. There was nothing woke about the Thunderbolt. Nothing. Only 2 woke movies exist in the MCU. Only 2. Only. We going back to the 1930s. We ain't evolving our culture. We're not handing out tickets to our culture. Only 2 woke movies in the MCU. 1.3 billion and 800 million. 1.3 billion and 800 million. Them 2. It ain't but 2. Folks can say what they it ain't but 2. It ain't 2 of the highest grossing movies in MCU history. 1.3. And don't let nobody take woke and apply it. No, you can say DEI this, DEI that. But it ain't been but 2 woke movies in the MCU. 1.3 billion, put some respect on it, and 800 million. Do the math. That's 2.1 billion. Yeah. When you get some of that, come holler at us. We even on the movie we didn't really care about, we still got 800 million. So when you can get some of that, come holler at us. But them the only 2 woke movies. Them the only 2 woke movies in superhero history, period. Damn, Theo, don't do it. You want another woke movie? Superhero movie? Meteor Man. Yeah, that would be another woke movie. Another woke superhero. No, not Captain America 4. No, it's black led. That difference. Complete difference. That's a black led movie. A complete difference between black led and woke. If you don't know, you're not woke. Appreciate that, Kamoyo. Appreciate that. Professor Film Fan. What is going on? Also, Elaine from Seinfeld as Valentina did. You know what? I don't want to say the character's not interesting to me. So I don't know. I like her as an actress. See what I'm doing now? I like her as an actress. I just don't know. I don't think she's been given enough to do anything that she's capable of doing with that character. One, nobody cares for the character. We really seeing the character pop up sparingly here and there. Nothing significant to be like, oh, okay. So to your point, Steezel, I'm with you. She hasn't, it's a waste of her talent to me. It's a waste of her talent as an actress. D. Steezel, seems like they wanted to call them the New Avengers only because Sentry joined that team in the beginning. Still made zero sense. Absolutely. Mr. Freeman, Ryan got to go too. Like, Theo, I get it. You like it. I ain't mad at him. I can tell you that I'm in agreement. Some of the stuff he's done has been pretty damn good. Superheroes, that's not his lane. It ain't his lane. It ain't ever been his lane. He don't care for it to be his lane. Horror, my dog did that. He did that. He did that now. He did that now. He did. You see how I'm saying? He did that now. he did that now. Black trauma, he got that. Black horror, black trauma. Some might say it's the same damn thing. He got that though. He got that. I ain't even. My thing is, if I'm looking at the dude, and me and my brother Darren was talking about this the other day, where the action figures at? Oh, it need to be a nice little 2-pack with smoking stack in there. Hell yeah. They need to come with 2 alternate head sculpts a piece, right? They need to come with, 2, 3 different sets of hands and everything like that right now. Yeah. One got the red tie, one got, man, if you don't start the madness, I'm trying to figure out why we didn't capitalize off this off the rip. You see the bit, please. That bit of movie nostalgia. Theo, would you have got it? I'd have had smoking stack in my house, sitting right there on the damn wall. I ain't lying. You'd be like, damn. I never said I didn't like them. I don't know them personally to dislike them. I'm talking about what they do when it comes to movies. I'm gonna either say they did it right or they did it wrong. Well, I would have me a smoking stack. A smoking stack 2-pack, probably would never take it out the box. Probably would never take it out the box. Oh, yeah, I'd have had that. But ain't nobody asking me nothing. Hey, here we go. Don't dudes wear hats? Yeah. Well, ain't Cam Newton rocking around here wearing hats and everything like that? Corey Holcomb doing the hats? Man, I'd have had Michael B. Jordan hat collection. I'm just saying, I think it's some moments, I think with some opportunities missed here on the table. The movie good. The movie damn good. But I'm just saying some more money making opportunity. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I believe in going to go get all that money. Well, let's go here. We got Big Jermaine knows what's going on. Big Jermaine, we in the building. Luke Cage's Thunderbolt run was extremely humorous for me. I feel that. They do have that Thunderbolts pack. If you like that version of the Thunderbolts team, you can go over to eBay right now, type in Marvel Legends Thunderbolts. You probably gonna have to come down because ain't nobody check. But yeah, you'll be able to get the Luke Cage. As a matter of fact, this Luke Cage would be the Luke Cage from that Thunderbolts pack. I got the Luke Cage and Iron Fist 2-pack. But this would be the Luke Cage. Now, if you like Theo, where the Bengals at, I took them off. I took them off and gave them to the other Luke. Don't do that. Took them off and gave them to the other Luke. So yeah, that pack is out there. I think it's like all 6 action figures. You can get that if you want it. Yes, you're gonna have to spend some change. You gotta spend some change. So they do that. Atlas build a figure. Yeah, man. John Walker was awarding at the RAF and he was in a wheelchair. Probably because he got beat up by Daredevil nonstop. This show. So yeah, that's about it. That's about it. I hope y'all pulled up. I hope y'all enjoyed it and everything like that. Like I said, by and large, it was clickbait. It was clickbait. I don't know how we saying the Thunderbolts failed when that was never the Thunderbolts. That's not the Thunderbolts. And I believe if we're looking at the Thunderbolts being presented like they're being executed, similarly, we're not talking one-to-one. I know that like to be that's the talking point. Everybody, oh, you want a one-one? Shut up. Had we got something more closer to the comic books, the storyline, the characters, the execution in and of itself, we probably got ourselves something. We probably got ourselves something cooking with grease, and it all makes sense. And mind you, this would be the perfect time to have the Thunderbolts in the MCU. Why? Don't know why, because the Avengers should have. I don't know how just after Infinity Game the Avengers disbanded. I don't know how we did that. Once again, that's somebody not reading no damn comic book. Everybody, folks just stop committing crime. At the end game, all the super villains chilled out. Stop. So that's my take on the situation. A Thunderbolts movie executed like it was supposed to, similarly executed, and there's no reason why it couldn't have been. Similarly executed to the way it was pulled off in the comics. I believe that Thunderbolts movie would not only have been successful, but would have, when you look at characters coming over to the Marvel Universe right now, I believe that movie would have set the Marvel's MCU up, the Marvel Cinematic Universe up for success down the road. You would have gotten character development, villains who are now becoming heroes. You would have got Zemo, one of the ultimate manipulators in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? He was a manipulator, Captain America Civil War. You would have kept him around to see those villains that were former friends of his, turn on him. That would have been interesting in and of itself. Whether we're talking, and I got to give James Gunn credit for this one, whether we're talking live action, whether we're talking animation, whether we're talking a movie, or whether we're talking a 6 to 10 episode miniseries. If we execute these characters right, Thunderbolts, we ain't talking about what we're talking about. But to all of y'all that are out there saying the Thunderbolts flop, stop. Because y'all all keep telling folks you're comic book fans, superhero is, superhero that. You know damn good and well that movie had not a damn thing to do with the Thunderbolts, and you're really being irresponsible because what you're doing is you're blaming the characters. You don't care because you just want to get views and everything like that. No, the characters didn't flop. The writer flopped. The director flopped. The studio flopped. Whoever came up with that script flopped. And until you start calling, I'm saying you because I've been calling for what it is. A few of us have been calling for what it is. Shout out to my brother Daryl. Until you start calling out the problem specifically for what it is, trash ass writing, trash ass representation, when it comes to these characters, you're going to keep getting flops. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm out. Thank y'all so much for rocking with a brother and everything like that. We're going to be coming to y'all later on with Green Lantern, Ultimate Green Lantern issue 3. Here we are later on today. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So make sure you got your notification buttons on and everything like that. It's been a blast. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Can't hurt, man. You get you some superhero news. You get with an entertaining vibe and everything like that. Also this week, Friday night, on my brother Daryl's channel, we interviewing Joseph Illich. Yes, Bloodletter come out tomorrow. And see, stop playing. Stop playing. Bloodletter come out tomorrow. Go get that. Go get that. That said, I'm out. Till next time. In meantime, in between time, remember the late, great Don Cornelius? Chad, we both. I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.